after the sack. It's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. They'll look to throw here. This is caught by Addison. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jordan Addison from 10 yards out. And the Vikings are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. And certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunate for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Ready. 60 Boston. Go.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Second down and a yard.
Here we go. 70 Lions. Cowboy Angels.
They'll go to Barkley again. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Back. Viking 18. Ready.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
This is 2nd and 8.
Come on.
They'll try to throw it here. Vic. This one goes out wide for Barkley. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up a third down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Here's third down and 4.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Vic now. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Giants first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
That's caught. It's Jerry Rice. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 20-yard line.
19, Tiger, 19.
They'll give up the middle to Johnson. And the Giants are going to have what looks to be a first and goal as he'll take this down to the 10-yard line. What a game this defense continues to play, huh?
Yeah, they've been aggressive from the first snap, and they've controlled this ball game. But right now, if you're on the other side of the ball, you got to match that aggressiveness. Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
So what can Vic do here as he'll lead his guys up to go for the 2-point conversion?
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And someone a little too eager to block this extra point. Henceforth, the flag. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
So what can Vic do here as he'll lead his guys up to go for the 2-point conversion?
Get it. Go.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Throw to the right, hauled in by Addison. And a gain of 5. And second down.
Jordan Addison. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
Looking for Addison again, and he's got him again. Now we're at a first down pickup of 8.
It's
His big game continues. Already has the 3 touchdown grabs, tacking on some more yardage and a first down.
And how precise has his route running been in this game? We just saw him get open yet again, and he's also made adjustments as the defense has tried to really stop him.
Quickly to Addison here. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
10 at the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we're going to stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Jordan Addison, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings have opened up a 4-time. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number 1, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner, and one side a really nice win in this one. They were good on offense and on defense.
And I'm guessing in the other locker room, partner, the head coach is just telling his team, hey, we didn't play well enough to keep it close enough where that one possession down the stretch might have given us an opportunity to win the game.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
Gotta pump my taste. Hold up. Y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up. We mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up. Mine also dangerous. Hold up. Y'all talk outrageous. Hold up. Don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up. Got that touch of my savior. Hold up. Give me that touch of my hater. Others can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Sonogram don't feel it no more. You were driving a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding away but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? Always exist, what you don't wanna see more. You wanna see more, but you wanna see sore. Life done slowed you down, your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds, it's telling you pack it up. You shackle about thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed, the bucks and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Light it up, light it up, light it up, light it up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Light it up, light it up, light it up, light it up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Light it up, light it up, light it up, light it up. Hold up, y'all gotta pump my taste. Hold up, y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up, we mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up, mine also dangerous. Hold up, y'all talk outrageous. Hold up, don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up, got that touch of my savior. Hold up, keeping that touch with my haters.
You heard about a man, the lift controller, the lever king, I told you. Hop in and let the journey begin. Straight and shiny face, let you someone for all his face. So full of praise, I just wanna get that up and down. We're moving on around, we're going up and down. We're moving on around. I wanna show you my world, where the beat goes up and down. Let me open the door.
Crazy with this scene. Don't you know I'm loco?
The one on the flamboyant temper, just toss that ham in the frying pan. Like spam, get done when I come and slam. Damn, I feel like the son of Sam. Don't make me wet. Hectic, next to the check, got me going like General Electric. And the lights are blinking. I'm thinking it's all over when I go out. Oh, making my mind slow. That's why I don't with the big bro. I got to maintain. Cause it like me is going insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Too much undercover, now it's time for the blubber. Blabber, to watch that belly get fatter. Fat boy on a diet. Don't try it. Attack your feels like a looter in a riot. Back like a sumo. Freezing your face in the grass. You know, I don't take a too low. Lightly, pump this jealous cause it can't outright me. Kick that style. Wicked, wild.
Let's go now.
Face, never seen me
70s
smile.
Timberwolves.
That mainframe, I'll explain. Like me is going insane.
You ain't never been in Skate Town. On no national, you know it go down.
Kilo Ali flow. Look, from the east side on a Friday night, met a bunch of in the Golden Glide. Lows and highs, me and all the bros in the stolen ride like, man, they outside, so I'm staying inside. Show you and I vibe, take a few, like Tupac. I seen a bunch of mean guys in a bandana tie, throwing up the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize, I ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably be the reason you die, trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs, gripping on it like I'm picking the prize. They hit the crib where the collide, but really ain't tripping. We can kick it ride through the yeah.
Pull up the Moreland, bro. Where you at? West End, what's happening? Oh, man. Southside, 20 go, what's up? Oh, damn, really, come on.
From the zone 4, Campbell didn't know.
Bring 'em out, hey. Bring 'em out, yeah. Bring 'em out, hey. Bring 'em out. VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it for shouty, he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall and shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back day yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's a kid with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bridge. You talk about, now we're doing it, bridge. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turn to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't fall. We call him Chaucer cause they got a chop. Took her out of filings cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the can and it's dry. Riding in special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here goes the surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Bet while I'm gripping her side. Bigger man, bet this ain't regular size. You really floppy like Pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put baguettes in that sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her eyes. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turn to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't fall. We call him Chaucer cause they got a chop. Took her out of filings cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Money, money, I took the Billy cool back in the hot that kind. I put it in front of the Billy in front of the driver. And then sit there in the road. Wow. I stood up the ties. I'm in the coupe by myself. I had to kick her
Ready. Here we go. Liking 18.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer, cooped up, toot up, make get they suit tucks begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We bout to bump then. Better bang yours, cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. At the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's lame time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the he getting the beats like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him Bella fill his tank, run him to the next state. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the club. Dickie, he gon' get a pass from the slide.
This is the Madden Championship Series from USAA Stadium. As the official salute to service partner of Madden in the NFL, USAA is proud to serve the military community and their families. With Greg Olson, Mike Tirico up here in the booth. So glad that you are along with us. Greg got a couple offenses here that love to take their shots down the field, so the defenses really have their task right in front of them if they want to win this game.
Yeah, no question. I think as many of the matchups that we've dove into this entire week, it really comes down to which defense puts a lid on the opposing passing game and prevents as many big plays as possible. We see it week in and week out. The correlation between generating big plays, especially through the air, directly leads to the ability to score points. So make teams go the long way. You know, the defensive old saying is make them snap it again.
At their own 28-yard line.
Off the bootleg. Here's May. Bit of a wild throw there behind his man, thus it's incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time, and it'll be second down.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks, but right now it's been a lot of double coverage, it's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative freeing him up. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Third down, 3 to go. Working out of the gun, it's May. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
They'll go. Here's May. That's taken in. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on fourth down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Here's 1st and 10. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Out of the gun, here's May. This one caught by Waller. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. He'll dump this off to Taylor, complete. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
They'll go play action with May. He'll go right back to Taylor, who's got it again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
Hey, here goes, son. Hey, what's up?
They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's 3rd down.
Here goes, son. Hey, what's up? Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. He's going to have the 1st down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
1st down.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Give up the middle to Taylor. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Sorry, what's that? Hey, what's that?
Off the play fake, it's May. Moving left. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time?
Hey, what's that? Rip, rip.
Throwing is May. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
A 10-yard loss on the play. And it's fourth down.
Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This from 45 yards away. Two minutes remain in a scoreless first half. Greg and I will be right back after this. So now Mike McDaniel will send out the field goal unit. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. As his kick is good. And the Dolphins will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready, ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Bronco 80. Under 10, under 10, 10.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. Past the 45. And he is finally taken down inside the 40-yard line. A big-time play out of the G-men. An even 40 yards.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
19, Sergeant. Bronco 80. Ready.
And on this first down, it's Johnson. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Another run here with Johnson. And he's going to pick up the first down. Tackle made right at the 20-yard line.
Worry on the stop. An 8-yard pickup. And
the first down. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go.
Here's Vic. He'll swing this out to Johnson. And the Giants are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. They'll run with Johnson. A short game, down to the 7. And now here's 2nd and goal.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Come back team.
Now, Vic. Now he's just going to flip this forward.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
I'm going to aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get 4th and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
Throwing is Vic. And this is caught! Wow, the decision to go pays off. Saquon Barkley, touchdown Giants.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Giants 7, Dolphins 3.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. To return, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Crazy.
On play action, here's May. He'll let one go down the middle. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Finding room at the 35. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
New York.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Off the play fake. Here's Vic. That's caught by Smith on the right side. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up second and 2 at their 48-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he's going to get him a first down here across midfield and down to the 45.
He was brought down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yard. On third down, it's Vick. You look middle, and he's got his man complete. 13 yards on that pass play. That's good for a Giants first down.
13 yards. First down, New York.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's Barkley. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, New York.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
To the air. It's Vick. Now he's just going to pitch this one forward. And he won't get away. Good tackle there to get him down behind the line.
A loss of 2 brings up second and 12.
So points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Deputy! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Viking, 18!
Fourth quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. So now, a big spot coming here. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return, it's McCaffrey. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. To throw is May. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. There's no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and 7 at the 36-yard line.
Hey, Bo!
And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. Now, on second and long.
Great! Here goes.
Throwing now is May. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now, a big third down. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before third down. Here's May. Open left side is Gesicki. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's going to be caught, and that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
Come on, set! COVID-19! Hey, check that. Let's go!
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. He's got space inside the 25, and he'll be taken down. Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
Ready.
They'll turn and hand this one off. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Let's go. Gravity Lions.
They'll drop to throw. He'll get that out to Barkley, and he'll get about 7. Still short of that 1st down. They'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
70 Simple, 60 Bison, check, Panther.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Saquon.
Typically, I'm the first one to be screaming up here to keep your offense on the field. Be aggressive and go for it. But I think at this stage of the 4th quarter, possessions are at a premium. I think you take this field goal, make it a 2-possession game, and I think now it's really hard for your opponent to have enough time to come back.
Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay again. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball.
Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Vic gonna look to throw on the run to the right. And this is gonna be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Some play by the quarterback. He got flushed by the rush, But Greg made the right choice and ends up with a touchdown pass.
The question always is for these quarterbacks, Mike, in this situation, how long does he remain a passer, or then does he just tuck it down and become a runner? I think he does this perfectly, extends the play as long as possible, gives time for his receiver to uncover, and results in a touchdown.
Makes the score Giants 20, Dolphins 3.
They put down a bottle of Talmud YouTube.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. To return, it's McCaffrey. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The man in motion is Zacchaeus. May now on 1st and 10. Open man downfield. Chase has it. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Now a timeout, Giants. That is their second. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Slot man in motion right. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
That's another Dolphins.
The man in motion is Zacchaeus.
1st and 10 at the 38.
Off the play fake, here's May. Backs to his big tight end, Gesicki. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
May to the air once more. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
2nd and 10. The man in motion is Zacchaeus. May to throw again. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Throw again is May. And that final throw here is intercepted. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byard. And he's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line. So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done. They didn't quite get the shutout they were hoping for and likely deserved. This was a tremendous defensive performance. They held the other guys to just a field goal, that's all. That defensive unit was the driving force in this victory. That'll do it for us. For my partner, Greg Olson, our entire team, Mike Tirico, this has been a presentation of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, check us out on X at EA Sports_Money. Good night, everybody.